Hello Tauruses, are you ready to rock? This is Vickie Verlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and this is going to be your Psychic Tarot reading for the month of November of 2019. The decks we're going to use, as always, the main deck will be the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own design. Then we will follow up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own creation. And then finally, if you're a level 2 Patreon person, you're going to get another bonus card from the Chrysalis Tarot, which is a really cool deck. This is your full moon this month, Taurus, so it's kind of a big deal. Let me start shuffling out. By the way, I do shuffle the cards very thoroughly in between. I don't see the point of doing it on camera. The only thing I do on camera is the very loose shuffle to allow Spirit to pull the cards out of the deck for Taurus for November 2019. Yeah, so we got this full moon happening, Taurus. It's going to be on November 12th. It's in your sign. So you get one new moon and one full moon a year, okay? So this is it. This is your full moon. And then your new moon is always, you know, around your birthday. So it's in April or May, usually. So this is your full moon. Full moon is a time of culmination. If you want to think back to what was going on around your birthday, this is kind of like the other side of it. So whatever maybe you wished for or you started on around back in April or May, this could be like the full culmination of it. Another thing that the full moons are about is releasing. The full moon, the waning moon, is a time of releasing, of letting go, of getting things, you know, away. And you do have the Death card here. I mean, you got, well, don't freak out because you got a lot of good cards. And Death card isn't necessarily a bad card, but even the word release is right on there, you know. So this is this time when you can release, purge, get rid of things that you don't need anymore. Decide what are you in bondage to. And you have the Devil too. If you've never seen my readings or you don't really know a lot about tarot and you see Devil and Death, you're like, oh, it's gone. No bad. None of it's bad. None of this reading is bad. You have the World, which is one of the best cards, that I'll get to in a minute. But this is about releasing whatever you're in bondage to. So that's going to be on an individual basis. It's going to be different for everybody. This is you, whether you're male or female. I don't assign genders in these very general readings. This is the Pentacle person. This is the Earth sign person. This is you. This is you leaving that behind and moving right on into the future. The Fool card is here, so that is, you know, Fool is not foolish. Fool is unencumbered. He's ready, he's free. Look, he's just got that, he's got no baggage. Except for that little tiny bag. That's all he's carrying. So he's not weighed down by anything. He's not, these people are in chains. They're in bondage. He is not in bondage. He is free. He is ready to break free and go forward. And what I always look at what the cards around Death, because that's what the energy is going to be like once the release occurs. And you have the World. The World is one of the best cards in the entire deck. The World means huge things are opening for you. Doors are opening for you. You have more than you can. It's everything you ever wanted and then some. It's everything that you could dream of in your head and even more beyond that. The Three of Rods is here, and that is your ship is coming in. So whatever you're purging, it's like make room for, and I see clear here too. The word clear stands out to me over here. And again, if you're not familiar with my deck, the reason I put all these words on there is just for that reason. Let those words kind of pop out at you. That's your own spirit guides and angels talking to you, guiding you, giving you messages. Some of you might be moving altogether. Four Rods is moving. Some of you, this might be one of those things where you clean out your house and do your feng shui, or that woman who wrote that book about how, you know, how to get rid of all your stuff if you don't love it or you haven't used it in so many years, you get rid of it and whatnot. But by doing those kind of exercises, clearing and purging, it does open up the door for new things to come in. You know, we all need to do that. That is something that we do need to do on a regular basis. The Ace of Swords is here, and that's a victory or a breakthrough. It's breaking through, it's cutting through all the weeds and cutting through all the crap. So this is a great time to do that. It's a great time to cut through all the weeds, cut through all the crap, go through everything and get rid of it all and be free of it. You do have the High Priestess in reverse, and sometimes this is somebody, the High Priestess in reverse is known as like the ruthless woman, or it's been called that, the ruthless woman. So it's somebody who maybe it does not have your best interest in mind, or who is, you know, in the way, but the Ace of Swords is victory above all. And the Ace of Swords says that you will have a victory and triumph over that. There are people that maybe don't want to see you succeed, but you have everything that you need to achieve this world, attainment, the world, arrival, you know, opus. This is the peak of everything, you know. This is you breaking out and breaking free. The world is your oyster. I'm going to put that. The world is your oyster. As your headline, the world is your oyster. Yeah, and this is, but in order to achieve that, there has to be some releasing, there has to be some letting go. The Death card is here because things have to be let go in order for that to happen. Tauruses, you can be really fixed sometimes. You don't like to let go of your stuff, you know. And your stuff doesn't have to be your material possessions either. Your stuff could be your stuff, you know, your inner, your whatever, you know, your fixed sign, and you don't like to let go of things. So, but if there ever were a time to do it, the month of your new moon, and again that full moon occurs on November 12th, that would be, this is the time to go for it and really let go and let all that stuff go and be in release mode. And you're going to feel like a new person, you know, you're feeling like a brand new, or you know, just, I might put that too, feeling brand new. Feeling that way, hey. That's a Journey song. I don't want to sing too much because I get in trouble with YouTube. We're going to do our, we're going to pull another card from the Animal Totem card clarifier, but first I want to just do a really quick announcement. I am offering the year, every now and then during the year I put out some specialized, you know, readings that are available for a limited time, and this one I do every year, the year ahead, but this year is extra special because we're moving into a new decade, and it's 2020, which is 22, which is a master number, and there's a lot of eclipses and all sorts of stuff happening. So the first thing I do is I look at your astrology, any big astrology events happening. We go through the eclipses and stuff. Then I lay out a spread very similar to this kind of spread, but only it's 4 quarters of the year. And then I pull an animal totem for you. So if you're interested in that, you can find out more information. And I have all sorts of other readings available too. I have decks and books and coloring books and t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. So please do check out my website if you're interested. Well, let's go ahead and get our animal totem card for our Tauruses for the month of November of 2019. Taurus. The pig. Pig is not bad either, not by a long shot. Pig is a major abundance card. It is the card of abundance and fertility. Let me read what I wrote initially. Tenacious, steadfast, bold, independent, bringer of luck, prosperity, and wealth. Feast and celebrate in gratitude. Prolific creation, a time of great fertility. Yeah, a time of great fertility. Well, if you're going to create, you need the space to create. And if there's too much crap, no matter what, if it's crap in your psyche, in your emotional body, in your physical body, this would be a good time to do some sort of a cleanse if that's something that you've been thinking about. Physical, you know, eating, cleaning out your body. Or, you know, if it's actual stuff, you know. Any kind of blockages, this is the time to let go. And then be open to receive all the beautiful blessings and the beautiful abundance that the pig energy brings in. I mean, it really is a very, very favorable card. And it's a beautiful card. Okay, everybody, I want to thank everyone who supports me in every way by liking, sharing, commenting, purchasing my wares, all of which make great gifts, too. I have t-shirts and personalized art and, you know, just everything. Check out the website if you want to find out. The way I do this next part, rather than, I used to have a Vimeo channel, and I used to charge per reading, you know, for the bonus cards. But now the way I do it is, if you're a Patreon level 2 supporter, you just pay the one fee, and you get access to all 12. So you can watch your sun, rising moon, you can watch for everybody. So this month, again, it's going to be the Chrysalis Tarot. And as soon as I shut off the camera, I'm going to pull an additional card. It's a clarifier. This is a really cool deck, even though it is a tarot deck. it's more like an oracle card because it's really different from the actual tarot. So thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting, supporting me in all the ways that you do. I do appreciate you oh so much. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month in November, and I'll speak to you soon.